The Accessible Channel, making media accessible to everyone.
A nighttime neon sign blazes out the Fire Hall Arts Centre.
I'm S.Siobhan Marcellet for Accessible Media in Vancouver. Digital technology is an important tool for people with vision loss. Every day, a new innovation arrives. Tonight, we're going to the theatre to learn about how technology has transformed theatre for those with vision loss. Tonight's show is Mimi, and it's on stage at Vancouver's Fire Hall Theatre. I'm here with Afua Granger, the program coordinator for Kickstart. Tell me, Afua, what sort of feedback have you received on the Earsighted program?
The feedback that we've gotten from the Earsighted program from patrons has been absolutely fantastic. People love it, and they actually, I think one of the patrons actually bought an entire set of season tickets. So it's been really fantastic. The problem is that for some people, unless they try it, they don't know how great it is. And I think that that's one of the difficulties that we've been having, is just getting people to try it out, because they say, oh, I don't think I want to have an earpiece. We have received so much support from all the theatres that we've been in, the Gateway, the Stanley, the Playhouse, Touchstone and Fire Hall, as well as Presentation House in North Vancouver, and they're all like so much behind this program that it just feels so good.
While tonight's performance of Mimi is unusual, most people probably won't notice anything. Some patrons may be wearing tiny ear sets like these. These provide closed-circuit broadcast of the action on stage, lighting changes, and a stroll through the theater program. Here's a sample.
The set. A 40-foot wide black curtain hangs 6 feet from the front row, upon which is projected an 8-foot high letter M in flaming red.
I'm here with Terry Snellgrove. She's one of the describers for this evening's performance. So tell me about what's involved in preparing for a show.
Well, we see a show anywhere from 2 to 3 times, and then there's always a team of us. There are 2 of us always working together out of the 4, plus a 3rd support person who comes on the night, gives out the headsets and such. And essentially what we do is we both go see the show, and then we talk about who's going to do what. Who's going to write the pre-show notes about the set, who's going to write about the costumes, who's going to do Act 1, who's going to do Act 2, etc.
I assume it would be a kind of a challenging job. Can you tell me a little bit about what's involved and what you find challenging?
It's incredibly challenging because essentially what we're doing is we're trying to fill in the blanks for blind and visually impaired people without sort of editorializing for them. So essentially, you as a blind patron come in, you're listening to a show, the audience laughs, it's a visual joke, you don't know what happens. We're able to hopefully fill in the visual information so that you can laugh at the same time. Patrons can hopefully experience the joy of live theater, which is so radically different than film or television, and still be able to understand some of the more salient plot points.
The CNIB estimates our province has about 17,000 visually impaired and blind residents. With that many new ticket buyers, it has to be good news for live theatre in BC. I'm S.Siobhan Marcellet for Accessible Media in Vancouver.
The Accessible Channel, making media accessible to everyone.